星と深淵を目指せ。ようこそ冒険者協会へ。草木の茂る季節がまた巡ってくる。狙い撃ち。皆に祝福あれ。ふっ 蒼月よ、永遠なる行け。はっせい静まれ。殲滅モード加速します。バシャバシャ水弾だ。星と深淵を目指せ。ようこそ冒険者協会。無事今日の依頼を達成しましたね。ありがとうございます。これが報酬です。
Yeah, okay. I still have to get used to like marking the stream. I don't know if it's because like the macro pad isn't plugged in, so it doesn't like stay lit as easily. So yeah. Anyways, there's a little bit of like a delay between when I mark the stream and when like the actual marking thing happens. And like when the chat message comes in. So real like one of the things pointed out by like the girl who made the tutorial and like using hotkeys with like the whole marking program is that like if you don't actually have some kind of message afterwards, you won't really know if the marker was successful or not. So I don't want to be in a situation where I just keep marking and then nothing actually gets marked anyway. So that would be like a waste of effort. So I'm just yeah, the chat messages are a little bit annoying because there's quite a lot of them, but anyways, can't really be helped. Okay, let's just farm a bit. It's still a little bit early in the stream, so we can kind of finish off these parts. Oh wait, the check-in. I actually forgot to check in for a bit. Let me just finish that. The Genshin Impact daily check-in. And also in Star Rail. Thankfully, at least I got all the Primo Gem rewards because I accidentally missed like a few days this month for some reason. Normally, I'm like more diligent about these things, but recently I think my brain has just kind of been like not very focused on a lot of stuff. So yeah. Okay, done with daily comms, visit Catherine, resin farming. Technically I'm not done with resin farming yet. So yeah, let us just clear out the ducky thing first, just so we can get more materials for Aino, and then we can unlock her last talent, I think. It's just kind of annoying that this boss can't be reset the traditional way. You actually have to talk to this ducky thing every single time. So they kind of like went a step back again when it comes to like world bosses. So I don't really appreciate having to go through this entire like dialogue every single time you want to fight this thing. At least here it's not difficult to fight. I am worried about if we ever have to fight this thing in like the abyss or something, because a lot of bosses are way too easy in open world, but when it comes to like harder, like Imaginarium or Spiral Abyss, it's just completely different ballpark for sure. Like the difference in difficulty is just so staggering sometimes. It's kind of frustrating. I think a lot of people are also not particularly happy about the Imaginarium Theater this time around. It tends to be very like niche or like specific to certain newer characters, which I mean, yes, it makes sense, but also not really because it's kind of like exhausting having to focus so much on the meta. Like, can you just like kind of have a break? Kind of like that feeling. Oh, that's right. I also don't have this. It will be farmed tomorrow. I unfortunately missed the timeline for being able to farm any talent on any day, so we're kind of stuck in this. Yeah, I don't really know what weapon would be better for her. I think a lot of her talents are tied into her elemental burst. I kind of just went there instead. Probably not the best option, but I don't know. What else is this? This is ER. Okay, maybe not this one. It would usually only be something like maybe elemental mastery or something. But everything else doesn't really seem to be particularly useful, so I just kind of left it as is. To be fair, she is mostly, I think, an off-field support anyways. As much as off-field that is tied to your burst can be, though, which is a little bit unfortunate, but... Okay, wait, how many more times? Okay, maybe 2 more times, and then we can move on to, like, on to the main Archon quest again. I just always need to clear out my resin, because, like, it's such a waste leaving there. I did have this period of time in my life where I just absolutely gave, like, 0 fucks about the resin. So it was, like, full. Oh, wait, no! I forgot! I forgot to talk to this thing! Damn it.
リンヤに永遠の安寧を。
高き私は下げず。ふん。
掃除大将フォークをたたえ。
騒ぐな。た海に私は帰ってきた。
絶縁障壁お披露目だ。皆に祝福あれ。殲滅モード。
Oh my god, have I been muted this entire time? Oh my god, are you for real? Wait, I've been talking for like 15 minutes already. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, that is weird though. I did not change any of the settings a while ago. Oh well, thank you so much for telling me. So yeah. Well, I guess that means I can just kind of repeat all the stories I talked about a while ago. Assuming I don't get distracted. Yeah, thank god for that freaking emoticon or emoji. Emote. Oh my god, this freaking emote is saving my life. Like, damn. You know, I just thought about like how the last stream, like I was right, someone was asking me like why there would be times I would sound like I was muted, and then like you could see like my model moving, but I wasn't actually saying anything. So he's like, "Oh, did you like accidentally mute yourself?" And then I was saying like, "Oh, because you know, if I talk too much, there are times when I end up like coughing, so I usually have to press like a hotkey really quickly so that it would mute the mic." And then I could cough without worrying about it like happening on stream, right? And then he was saying like in his case, because his mic already has that mute function, so he just has to like press a button. It will mute the mic itself with like a visual cue that like, oh, the mic is muted, so he wouldn't actually have to worry about pressing hotkeys. And I was thinking like, oh, you know, maybe I should get a new mic because like my mic is supposed to have like a mute button, but it doesn't have it because, well, technically I think it has it, but then it just sucks so bad that it doesn't work anymore. So I was like, actually, I was searching online again about like nicer mics and all of that. And then I just decided before I stream, like, oh, maybe I don't need a new mic after all, because like my mic quality is fine, I think. I was like listening to some of my VODs and it's like, they sound okay. And then just what happened a few minutes ago basically just confirmed like I probably should get a new mic after all. Just yeah, with the lights, honestly. Okay, it's not really marking stuff. This macro pad. I feel like this whole thing has become such a pain. Like it took so long to set up and it doesn't even work half the time. I'm so confused because like Mix It Up is alive. What? Oh no, wait, I am muted again. Wait. Okay, oh my god. You know, wait, I'm going to check the hotkeys. I'm starting to wonder if the hotkeys were like fucked up by accident, because it's like, where is that? Ah, where is that? Sorry about that. F19. Hmm. F19. And then where's my Mix It program thing? What are the hotkeys that I used here? They're set to the same thing! Oh my god! Wait, why are they set to the same thing? Oh my god. Okay, wait, just just give me a few minutes. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, the mic thing should have been set to 20. Okay, no wonder why everything was getting fucked up. It was pressing the mute button again and again and again. No wonder. This game is this whole thing has been such a pain. Where is F20? Okay, there. Okay. Okay, and then this hotkey should be F20. F20, F20. Uh-huh. Wait, where is that chat? Stream marker and then F20. Okay. Okay. I'm so confused about this whole thing. Okay, so wait, it shouldn't mute me anymore. But the stream marker thing is not working again. Okay. Today I finished. If I was Hirschel, would you still love me or code quest and grind and not cry event for Primos? Well, congrats, dude. Uh-huh. Action group? No, it's not action group. What are the commands that I ended up setting up? Okay, let me just check that for a bit though. No, not channel points. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is so strange. Where are the hotkey settings for this? To be F19. There, okay. Now it's working again. Okay, this is always the struggle when you're trying new things and then like it just kind of messes up the game overall. Sorry, we got distracted. I feel like you probably should have set it to like a just chatting screen in the meantime, but a little bit too late for that. So okay, so I think the mute button should be fine now because it's not tied to the same hotkey as before. And then the markers to you should be the stream marker thing should be set correctly as well. So oh my god, thank you so much for the raid, Kuraboy. How did your speedrun end? Did it go well afterwards? Actually, no, I'm just going to copy this name because the last time I didn't copy stuff, it ended up not triggering properly. Oh, hey, there, it should have triggered properly. Yeah. Don't forget to check out KRAI. They're very, very good at playing Hollow Knight. Thank god, a while ago they were doing speedruns for Path of Pain and Hollow Knight, and anyone who knows anything about Hollow Knight knows that that is one of the most stressful portions of the game, even though technically it is an optional content, but the fact that it exists in the game is already it's already, stressful enough. I don't think I would ever be able to do that in my entire life, so we're just going to like appreciate other people who are actually capable of playing that. Ah, yes! Oh, a boot weasel! Oh my god, that's so cute. I was starting to mess up a bit more since doing Path of Pain is... Yeah, Path of Pain is tiring. Just watching people play Path of Pain is already tiring enough, so I definitely can see that happening for sure. Okay, we're getting distracted again. I was not supposed to be exploring. But there's something. Okay, here I just want to collect these because they're pretty. But I really shouldn't be collecting so much nonsense. Come on, okay. Back to the main story here. I kind of forgot what we were doing. I just know at one point we were like back to using the Tabibito. And then yeah, something like that. I just can't wait for Flint's to show up. Like I've been waiting for so long. And he's pretty much like the only thing I'm looking forward to. I know Varka's is not going to show up yet, so that will take a while. Yeah. And Varka just happened to be away. Could it somehow be related to the abyss? These are definitely lines that should have been voiced anyways. I still feel bad for what do you call that, for Ether and Lumine's voice actors because they barely get any screen I mean, they get a lot of screen time, but they don't get like actual voiced lines, so yeah. I collected 169 of them. I didn't even have luck. Oh my god, congrats. Wow. It's definitely a pain to collect. Actually, it's not actually too bad. Like all things considered, compared to like the early days, or if you were catching like the beetles. God, the beetles, the mushroom things for characters like Wanderer. That was, I think, the immense pain. It was way too difficult because everything was scattered around, and you have to keep checking like, oh, did I collect enough? Did I collect enough? So the new functions are definitely like super helpful. I pre-farmed for her at 41 pity. Oh, I really hope you get her though. She's fun to use for now, while she's still currently in the meta at least.
ついてきてたの？花。確か君が現れた時も周りにこんな花が咲いてたよね。
His voice is so delicate for sure. Wait, who is singing right now? Is it going to be Columbina? Oh my god, the crab's hiding in the back. Icy pebbles. I wonder who's actually going to use these icy pebbles though. Pretty much at this point, I'm just collecting everything I see, mostly because I don't want to have to go back to these areas later on just to farm for stuff again. Following these things is a pain. The singing's getting closer, but it sounds a little something. I didn't get to read that last part. At least our ping seems good for today, so hopefully the stream will be stable at least. Are they really making us like... Oh, okay. I thought we were going to have to like swim across the ocean, but we're fine. We're just walking and walking. But why does this thing keep stopping, you know? We have to like just keep running around in circles just to like trigger it. There are whales in this game now. Like whales, like literal like child's narwhal kind of whale? Oh, there, I remember now. It's a thing I actually just repeated the dialogue from Tuesday and I didn't remember a single word of it. Thank god, I have a memory of a goldfish now. Okay, I definitely shouldn't be using this one. Okay. Whales, yeah. Wait. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to spend too much anymore. I still spend a lot, but not as bad. I feel like I would probably spend a lot less if I actually did some exploration, but I get so lazy. I haven't even finished like the past areas of Natlan. I kept telling myself, you know, I'll start with an entirely new section. I will do it very quickly. And I did do most of it. I actually cleared out like all the Pyroculus, but then afterwards it's just like, nah, I got too exhausted. I think it's difficult for me because I keep getting like gate kept by all the world quests and stuff. Oh my god, it's Columbina. She's so beautiful. And you know the hilarious thing is that people kept complaining about her characterization because they kind of expected her to be some kind of like really suspicious, like biblically accurate angel kind of scenario, and it wasn't actually supposed to be. It didn't actually turn out that way. She ended up being like a lot nicer and kinder and not really like psychotic as most people assumed. Yeah, we just, just casually meeting like the goddess, the moon goddess of the land just by following this little thing.
そこにいるの？どうやって入ってきたの？
Hey, say something! Don't just stand there awkwardly.
聞こえてきて、それで来てみたんだ。
Wait, where's Paimon actually in this whole scenario? Yeah. In the ocean between KRAI and Natlan and near Fatui shuttle. I feel like I might have seen that actually. I'm not super sure.
どこが君をここまで？
Oh, what do I do now? Did I just wander into her private abode? Should I just leave? But I have questions I really want to ask her. But also, where's Paimon?
君がみんなの言うクータルで、ファデュイ執行官の少女なの？
You know, I'm starting to realize that the Japanese word for the damsel is actually ridiculously boring. It just says shoujo. It literally just says the girl. It's like the aura. The aura is just gone.
が来たのはファデュイのため。
Doesn't look like we belong to the Fatui. We're not even dressed remotely like them. With sudden sense of impending danger.
しないで。俺はファデュイのために動くつもりなんてないから。ただ、ナドクライや月に関していろいろ聞きたいだけなんだ。
月？目に見えるものを信じないで。本当に大事なものは目に映らないから。
That feeling of danger is gone. Guess she no longer sees me as a threat. For now, at least, but...
それはどういう意味？
Her singing voice is just so beautiful.
こんにちは。俺は旅人。
We just straight up went through the whole introductions thing.
こんにちは。
Wait, don't tell me she didn't actually know who we were. We've been around since Mondstadt. If she was there for Signora's funeral, I'm 100% sure she knew about like how, we kind of just took a part in her murder, kind of. Technically, Signora lost, so it was a fair duel, and then like Raiden kind of murdered her afterwards, but still. Says shoujo, but it probably has furigana with a different meaning, or the other way around. Yeah. But like the aura vibes though, it doesn't sound as fancy, I guess. To be fair, like Damsel isn't technically like... It's based on, I think, the play, like the Italian play or something like that. Same with like child, which child just sounds like kid, but it actually means like a young master, like a young prince kind of thing. Yeah, that one scene up. Act 1 or Act 2. Oh. But yeah, welcome to the stream also. Don't forget to check in, guys. But also, why are we being so offended that Tabibi is like, doesn't she know how conversation's meant to work? Or does she just not care? I mean, you kind of just jumped into her private space, and she doesn't even care. She doesn't even want you there in the first place.
コロンビーナ。クータル、少女、月の神様。好きなように呼んで。
Yeah, conversations are hard for sure.
自分が誰か、私にもわからないから。
I mean, if you don't know your own name, you just make your own. You kind of just pick one. That's like a rite of passage that every VTuber has to go through anyways. Trying to decide what kind of name that they want for themselves. Well, we're all given our name by someone else, but according to Lauma, she was born in Teyvat alone, so that must be why.
じゃあ、 コロンビーナ。
何？
You know, the ironic thing is that we're picking the title that is exactly from the Fatu. It wouldn't make more sense to like pick something a little bit more neutral. Yeah, look at that. She was so pissed when we asked about the Fatui. Like everything just turned into like a sea of blood.
この月齢ルオンノタルは君が誕生させた
And
の。
I'm so happy that we finally get more voice dialogue.
ちゃん、おいで。
Wait, is the stream lagging? I think, I mean, my game isn't lagging, but the stream feels like it's lagging a little bit. Is it because it's too big? I'm not really sure. This time I decided to go for like a full screen layout just to see like the difference, if it would actually look better or not, but then I'm not entirely sure if I like this kind of layout, so
祝福の証。でも、
okay.
私のも
That's good if it's not like not lagging at least. That's always one of my worries because I am monitoring it on a second screen. So sometimes I can't really tell if it's like if it's like making everything lag at the same time or not. Technically it shouldn't though, because I am on a wired connection.
私はただ、
Yeah. Her attention span is so short. Oh yes, thank you so much for stopping by though. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And hope to see you again next time. I will probably try to stream once more over the weekend at least.
そろそろ帰るよ。今日は急に邪魔しちゃってごめん。
Yeah, don't forget to check in as well if you're still here. Just so you can get like the reward for today's stream. Does it want to come with
コロン
me?
ビーナ。その月齢。
え？あ、もう行くの？バイバイ。
Oh, bye bye. It's so pretty though. I really like the colors.
じゃあね。
気をつけて。月は嘘をつくから。
Wow, this whole conversation was like so strange. But yeah, her voice is so nice. It's like it's so soothing. It's just like a very like drastically different introduction to what I expected from like meeting her for the first time. Considering when the Fatui Harbingers trailer released like how many years ago, the vibes she gave back then were like so different. So people really expected her to be like kind of sinister, like one of those biblical angels kind of thing. And then she turned out to be like super chill, kind of a little bit airheaded. Kind of like, you know, the feeling if you had like the Wii music playing, probably like that. Or just like some kind of instrumental nature music playing in the background, and that would be like everything inside her head. I kind of think Tabibita's dumb. In Quest 5.71, he met Lumine. Lumine be like, I'm doing so much for reviving Conria, 500-year question. And Tabibita like, what about us? It's like, it's more important than reviving the whole planet. Who considered her a savior. Yeah, he has like zero context about a lot of things that went down in her lives. Oh my god, wait! what is Lumine just doing there? Huh? Wait, why did I get jump scared by her? What is she doing here? Oh my god, she's alone. Could she be planning something? Why do you automatically assume your sister is plotting something? The maiden beneath the sun. My god, everything appears and disappears so quickly. Where is she? Oh, I heard a sound. Oh my god, thank you so much for subscribing, Kuro. Oh, I really appreciate it. I hope you continue to enjoy the stream. I promise the emotes will come, the subscription emotes will come soon, hopefully. I think the artist is already working on them. And I was like giving her ideas and all that, but it's just getting delayed a little bit. But yeah. Yes, thank you.
お兄ちゃん。
What is the scenario that we're undergoing right now, though?
なんで瀕死島にホタルが。
I can't tell. Is this another hallucination?
私が蒼月のこの生物を探しに来たって言ったら
Wait, for real though, how did not a single person talk about this scene online? Like, I didn't see any spoilers at all about seeing Lumine in this story quest, so I'm surprised. Yeah. Wait, oh really? Oh, you haven't played the story? Because okay, okay. No worries. But thank you so much for like lurking and dropping by today's stream.
もしかしてホタルもあの時のことが気になってるの？
Yeah, although the funny thing was like Lumine was around, but did she not think to like find her spaceship and all that? Because that's the first thing we decided to do in going to KRAI.
私たちがどうやってテイワットに来たのか。
Yeah, I feel like that should have been something that she thought about maybe like 500 years ago. Yeah, so even Lumine doesn't know what happened to the spaceship.
私は2ヶ月も待つ気はないよ。
In 2 months? What's happening? What's happening in 2 months?
やらなきゃいけないことがあるの。
That's the way to the statue of Kutar. Yeah, apparently some people like the image of that statue so much with her like holding that, I don't know what you call it. It's not a the Oculus thing there in her hand, that they probably don't want to claim that. I kind of don't want to either because it looks so good, but I feel like eventually if we ever get to like, I don't know, Celestia or something, we might actually need all of the remaining Oculuses. My god, the collecting these pearls was actually surprisingly painless, all things considered. Feels so weird to hear them talk. They barely said anything. Yeah, I know. Even for me, as in literally, I only started hearing them talk like more just like literally this quest. Because even in Natlan, they barely said anything. So I think for a while, a lot of people just kept complaining. Because it doesn't really make sense for your protagonist to be silent. Because you're not playing a self-insert character. You're playing a character with like an actual history, an actual personality, and all of that. So it's not really the same as like if you made your own avatar, because doing it that way would mean like, oh, okay, this character is you. So obviously they wouldn't have a voice because that's not you. But then like this one is, yeah, this one is completely new character.
蒼月のこのものだから。
勝手に使って真相を探るべきじゃない。
Yeah, Lumine is getting more and more
許可をもらうべきだよ。
sus at this point. It's like, we're like the goody too. She's like, but we should just ask for their permission first.
ばかりの英月史をそこまで信用してるんだね。
I mean, yeah.
月の夜が訪れ、空爆が最も高まった時にだけ。
Lumine just casually dropping important info on us.
ほら、
Look at that! So, I mean, to be fair, there's a chance that even Lauma doesn't know what, you know, how to do all of this stuff.
英月史は鬼心臓の台座に十分な力を注げば、いつでも封印は解けるの。
Lumine used abyssal power, not Kuvaki. That she's broken the seal all the same. Did the abyssal power override the seal's Kuvaki? Or has Lumine been telling the whole truth and nothing but? Maybe Llama's just afraid of breaking with tradition? Maybe Llama doesn't know. I mean, there's a chance that she actually doesn't know that you can do that.
知ってることを全部話さないのが隠し事で
Is it such a sin when I don't put all of my cards on the table for you, but not when someone else is doing it? I mean, we're kind of like hardwired to just believe everything that people tell us, which is why we got so betrayed when Linny lied to us about, well, technically not lying, but more like lying by omission when he didn't tell us that they were part of Fatui. But like, it was so obvious though, I don't know.
ホタル、勘違いしてるよ。これまではずっと気にして、ずっと聞きたいと思ってた。何がホタルのその深い始まったんだって。でもこの長い旅で、ホタルのわがままも許せるようになった。
Wagamama? He really just said that she was selfish? Oh my god, wait, that's so hilarious though. It's like, I finally come to terms with who you are, willful side and all. But like, willful is such a nice way to put into words what he's saying, because he's actually just saying, like, I finally come to terms with who you are, like the selfish side and all.
ホタルを信じて、一緒にいろんな世界を追って、
Yeah, this kind of like dramatic sibling reveal. That was so unexpected because they didn't even show any hints of this in the trailer, I think.
教えてくれその日を
Oh, Nichan. Probably shouldn't have said all that. Must have sounded super sentimental. But the truth is, I bottled that up for way too long already. Game audio acting up when they speak. Is it getting distorted? Currently the only filters I have right now is like a ducking. So if I'm talking at the same time as the characters, normally their voice tends to go down just to like make way for me. That was a filter I implemented because I realized if I talk and then they talk at the same time, it just gets like really noisy. Actually, I should probably talk more like after they finish their dialogue, so it doesn't kind of like cut off too much. Yeah. Okay. I will have to take that into consideration. But yes, thank you for letting me know.
月髄の中にはテイワットの本質に関する答えがあるの。
What the?
自分の目で物語を見届けないと全ての真実は見えてこない。お兄ちゃん、私を信じてくれなくても構わないよ。でもお願い、邪魔だけはしないで。
Yeah. Yeah, it's because I'm not talking at the same time as them anymore. So I realize that's probably why. Oh, but still, Lumine, you know, you could kind of just like drag Ether along with you, so you wouldn't have to worry about things like this.
もしそれを心が拒むなら、今夜はここで会わなかったことにしよう。私をこのまま行かせてほしい。
そんなこと言わないでよ。
Yeah, the translations are always so off though. So it's kind of like a little bit annoying when you're listening to the Japanese and you know it's completely different from what the English subtitles are saying right now.
私もこんな機会が来るのをずっと待ってたのかもしれない。たとえそれが一夜限りの奇跡だったとしても。
俺も一緒に行くよ。
いいの？
You know? Yeah, of course we're going. We might as well. We're here. And also Paimon disappeared. I actually forgot what happened to her. It's been a while. Game music seems fine when you're talking. Could be your internet or twitching. Oh yeah. I don't know actually. This is one of those things that's a little bit hard to notice on your own. I guess because like I can't really like monitor the stream like audio wise because it would interfere too much. Like I'd be hearing the kind of feedback loop and it would be like a little bit messy. So I tend to just base it off like the VODs I get after the whole thing. But by that point it's a little too late, honestly. That's kind of one of the reasons why I made like a little emote for like the mute button or like in general for when I have audio issues.
行こう。
To be fair, I feel like it happens relatively often. I did fix the issue though. I didn't realize the concern you had last Tuesday about like me muting out. I thought it was just because like I was muting it when I was coughing. It turns out it's because I set the hotkeys to the same thing. Every time I was like trying to make a stream marker, it was also apparently muting the mic. So yeah. I ended up fixing it a while ago, so I think it should be fine now. But man, that was so annoying though, because I didn't realize that a lot of the buttons were like overlapping. I think the F19 was used twice, so it was set as the hotkey for putting a stream marker as well as the hotkey for muting the mic. So that was such a mess.
冒険するのは久しぶりだからワクワクするね。
本当？
お兄ちゃんに嘘をつくわけないでしょ。
I'm pretty sure she's lied to us a bunch of times, so I don't really want to trust that statement. VTuber Scuffness, name a better. I know, like literally someone posted on Twitter saying it's like tell me you're a VTuber without telling me you're a VTuber, and everyone just kept commenting like scuff, because that's how it is. Pretty much everything is just like an exercise in trying not to be scuff all the time. Cause like, I've been doing this streaming thing for like how long now? Maybe 2 years now, and I think a lot of my technical issues never really went away. So yeah, And I keep having to remind myself it's not a problem I can solve with money. It's just like a problem with like experience or like actually paying attention to things. I have to avoid this NPC though, because I don't want to trigger a world quest accidentally. Because I have no interest in doing something without finishing like the main story yet. Maybe I should switch to a different team though. I don't want to be stuck with like an underleveled team if I have to fight anything later on. Man, Lamo's hair is so pretty. I really like the colors though. Some people have apparently tried using mods on her to make her look, I think, blonde instead, and it looked nice as well. Although I think the vibes are a little bit different though. It's not as like relaxed anymore.
この秘書には試練がいくつもあるの。
The path ahead is
招かれざる
trials.
拒む壁であり、そして力を測るテストでもある。
Yeah, Farina!
きっと乗り
Farina's so nice. I really like her design. Both versions are so good though. Where is she? Yeah, I really, especially this black version. I like this version a lot though. All her designs are so cute, and this is one of my favorite like idol animations because it looks so good. Like imagine just having like a freaking snack cabinet anytime, like from some kind of dimensional space. That's so lucky. And also her sword is super pretty. If you like Farina, actually you might like Ceridra from Honkai Star Rail because she gives off like very similar vibes. But yeah, like their whole monarch thing going on. Not really sure. Okay. Oh, actually, my crit ratio was pretty good. I didn't realize that. Sometimes I build characters, but I always forget if I built them correctly or not because I tend to go with like the easier route of like picking artifacts that are like that I already have a lot of in storage rather than farming like entirely new sets for them. 'Cause that can get kind of like troublesome. Definitely should probably have more elemental mastery, but anyways, that's not really like
でも
an urgent thing right now.
会った時に危ないから一緒に進もう。お兄ちゃんの足音でさえ懐かし
Oh,
く
the
感
milk
じ
tea is so good. I should have made this more often though.
旅人で
I use like 2 packs of like a milk tea sachet as well as oat milk, and it's such a good combination. Promise. Oh, I'm so happy though because like this, you know the hilarious thing though, because my dad really likes these kinds of like instant milk teas. I think it's closer to like the Hong Kong style milk tea. And then for a while we keep buying this like other brand. I think the Lipton brand. It's more expensive though. And then so he ended up discovering that there was another brand, I think it was also from Hong Kong. It's called Meadows. And then it's actually pretty good, like comparably like yeah, comparably similar in taste. So I think I would probably, like, if it were me, I would probably just keep buying Meadows because it's like, if it's cheaper but it tastes kind of similar, that's probably good enough for me anyways. Ceridra looks great, neat, but Farina's better. Yeah, I still like Farina more though, to be fair. Like the vibes, it's like, I don't know, it's slightly different. Ceridra's a lot meaner in reality. Because she's very much like a monarch. Farina's a little bit more down to earth, I think. Man, the whole story with Farina is so
こ
good.
れが最初の試練だね。
What trial is this anyways? This looks kind of like the wild.
お兄ちゃん、空爆の
Hmm?
引き寄せ
Mean?
合ったり反発したりする
Ceridra's a little bit mean. Yeah, because she's like the ultimate. I guess she would be very close to like what you consider a dictator. Yeah, so she can be pretty mean sometimes. But a lot of the things she does is kind of spoilery though, but in a sense, but yeah, it was such a pain. Like she had like this general, I guess, or like her right hand person. And then for there's a lot of stuff she ended up doing. I think she ended up
その間に
oh, I don't know if this is accidental, but she's one of those people that's basically the ends justify the means. So like on the path to like glory and all that. You know, the typical, a lot of sacrifices must be made, a lot of people will die along the way, but so long as we achieve our goal, then it's success. She's kind of one of those. So obviously a lot of people are not going to be happy to be sacrificed for her plans. It's a hard moral dilemma, kind of situation. What are those? Are we going to get shot? I feel like we're gonna get smacked by those. Oh, thank God. I thought we were going to fall off into the void. But see, me being stressed about easy content like this has definitely proved that I'm not suited for games like... Wait, what's gonna happen next? Oh no. Okay, I died. I died already? Wait, what? How do I get... Don't tell me I'm already stuck! Wait. Wait. No way I'm already stuck this early on. I haven't even... I think, I was supposed to jump. Oh my God, the colors are different. In open world, it usually looks blue, so I was kind of waiting for something to happen. It turns out, oh, I was just supposed to jump after all. Yeah, it's basically that one. Some of you might die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I know that. Isn't that the one from Shrek? That little prince dude. What is this? Oh, where did... Oh, okay. Wow, he picked the easy path for her? And here I was seeing just jumping. I can't believe my first instinct was to
開けた場所だね。そろそろ戦闘かな。
Why am I mute again? I changed the hotkeys already though. Where is that? Okay, let me find that out. It should have been fine. Hmm. Okay. Okay, wait, now I'm worried again, so I'm going to double check. No, I think it should be fine. Okay, it's talking. Okay, I think it should be okay. There, the marker is working as well. And I'm going to double check all of these settings. Numpad is F20. Okay, F20. F20 is the actual mute thing. I don't know why. I didn't even press that a while ago though. I'm so confused. This whole computer thing is so mean to me. Like, I feel like if I had just splurged a little bit on a stream deck, I wouldn't have had so many problems. So then I had to go the route of like a macro pad. It just made my life difficult. Was she scarred by her experiences while we were apart? Each day a mark in her flesh until she ended up like this.
お兄ちゃん、
Wait, don't be so dramatic. She was just like talking about the slimes.
あ、何？
なんでそんなに私のこと見てるの？
Yeah, they're just freaking slimes. Why are you worried?
多分試練がまだ始まったばかりだからだよ。
そうだ。ちょっと思いついたんだけど、勝負してみない？お兄ちゃん、これまでの旅で、お兄ちゃんの腕が鈍ってないか、確かめ。
いいよ。
Oh my god, we're using this sword.
蛍には負けない。
No, I don't like this sword. It's so bad.
いつも私が勝ってた気がするけど。
姿を現せ。いつも？蛍がそう思ってるだけでしょ。
続きは。
Wait, I don't want to lose to Lamine. No, don't let me lose. I'm gonna be so pissed if I lose to a freaking NPC of all things.
明けの明星。
Fine, we'll just focus on this one thing. Oh my god, what a time for my elemental skill to run out. Oh, there we go! Yay, victory! I mean, it should have been a victory, obviously, because like, how else would we lose?
私の勝ちでいいよ。
What if you're scripted to lose even if you win? I feel like that has probably happened before. But then usually by that point they would just like kind of force end the battle earlier.
最初から勝つ気なかったでしょ。
こんなところで全力を出すのも。
Hey, you're the one who suggested this competition in the first place. So rude, just because she lost. She's one of those sore losers as well, though. Man, Lumine. Even after being alive for like over 500 years, like she's still such a child. I feel like I missed the chest somewhere, or is that just me? Anyways.
じゃあ、先に進もっか。
I'm still honestly so surprised that she just showed up out of the blue and we don't really have context for like everything. What the? This is so weird. Tali and Firefly be like such a noob. Oh my god. Wait, it's where are we right now? Oh, Sitali. Man, I'm gonna miss her. She's hilarious. The last I saw of her was during the Enjo quest.
ここは
It's still kind of sad though I didn't end up getting Sitali. I feel like between all of the Natlan units, she probably would have been one of the more useful ones. Rather than getting someone like Mulani. Yeah, Mulani or Kinish. As I'm trying to be a little bit more strategic about the characters that I get.
でも
Actually.
封印されてるみたいだ。
空爆は？
反応ない。ここの封印、蒼月のこの血筋と関係してるのかも。
へえ。血筋。
ホタル？
Oh? Wait, what did she say?
私たちの血筋は誰にも負けないよ。
そう。
You know, although one of the annoying things I don't really like about Ether and Lumine is that they're different shades of hair. Because they're supposed to be twins, right? But in reality, aside from their eyes, they don't actually have this much other like similar features. I think even their skin tones are slightly different, but it's mostly the hair. Like I just wish they had like the same shade of hair. Okay, let's see. What are we supposed to do now? Wow, Lumine's solving our problems. So smart. She just kind of Took a shortcut. Or is nothing happening yet? Solve the puzzle together with Lumine. So we still have to solve a puzzle? What is this about? Wait, I heard a sound. Oh, there we go. What the?
やっぱり扉が反応した。これで一つ終わったね。
Wait, so we just have to keep doing that again and again? Why do we have to be in like a specific angle just to get like the stones? Okay, halfway there, halfway there. These puzzles aren't even supposed to be difficult, but like, sometimes... Oh, there we go. Yeah, gambare, gambare. Just a little bit more.
お疲れ、お兄ちゃん。
Wow, that's so pretty. My god, I really like Not Cry so far. Everything looks so nice, but mostly because I just do like the galaxy theme overall. It's so pretty. But I'm being biased because my whole theme is anyways like related to like the moon and the stars. Mostly the stars. But yeah, I'm so tempted to get like a new overlay kind of. Just so I could play a little bit with a bigger screen and like maybe a nicer chat box because I don't really like my current chat box much. I feel like a lot of the space was like wasted for like the social things there below, but it's not very like useful to keep on screen anyways. Yeah, because we've been doing this adventuring shit way more than Lumine, who has had like actual goals and all that. Yeah, the cosmic kitsune. God, the colors are pretty. Although when I think about it, I don't really have much like lore itself about my character. Mostly because I didn't want to make anything too elaborate that felt that would feel like awkward to like actually talk about on stream. Wow, look at this space. That's so nice. What the heck? You really went all out for this. Continue onward. Susume. The vibes are completely different. Now we're in like a woodland area.
この先が最後の試練みたいだね。準備はいい？
いつでも行けるよ。
どうしたの？
ホタルと一緒に冒険するのは楽しいけど、なんだか急に全部幻なんじゃないか。
I don't like your chat overlay. If you like the chat box I use, I can show you in Discord how I got it from. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Yes, I think that would be nice. I like yours a lot too. Yeah, because my current one is just like too small. I think you can kind of see it there on like the left side of my screen. I think text is too small and I couldn't really figure out how to fix it. But I kind of just like set up this whole different gameplay screen like just a few minutes before actually starting the stream.
時間が
That's why it's kind of like scuffed right now.
テイワットで一緒に目覚めてから
But yes, thank you for the offer.
並べて
I'm still curious though because I did try in the early days to try to find like nicer chat boxes and all that, but a lot of them just kept being like advertisements for like actual paid products, and I didn't really want to go that route in the beginning because I wasn't sure if I would like be able to like set it up and all that.
あの頃みたいに
So yeah,
撮って
I
一緒に
I have had to like find so many tutorials for like so many different
これは
things.
奇跡が交わる夜
Mhm.
だから今は不安も悲しみもいらない
This is a night of miracles.
この冒険はお兄ちゃんと私だけのものだよ
Oh, this whole portion has been so sentimental. It's gonna feel so weird going back to the real world after this segment is done. It's like, what happens after this, actually? I don't even know. Like, the parts with, like, Nephar and... I forgot. Jahoda? Was that the name of the other girl? I feel like I've forgotten a lot of the other characters' names so early on. But to be fair, I haven't actually met them yet.
迎え撃とう
Oh my god, I've had to fight this thing so many times.
集中して攻撃を受けて回復も忘れずにね
Lumine, save us!
今のうちに
What kind of coordinated attack is this?
はあ灼熱閃光へっ
Our damage is so little in comparison. Like, bro, we're not even dealing 1,000 damage. And then Lumine's dealing like in the thousands at least. Look at that! Our damage is like basically nothing. Take pity on us, Lumine. Your brother's kind of a dumbass. Oh, there. Yeah, a lot of the story fights tend to be not so difficult anyways.
一撃さすがだね
Yeah, it's only flawless because, because he just kept dropping those healing stuff all over the ground.
前に言ってたけど確かにもっと早く会いに来るべきだったと思う
こういう冒険をもっと一緒にすべきだった。
まあ私を追わせるんじゃなくってね
Yeah, I'm also confused about Lumine's thought process in the whole thing. You know, like, she was awake way earlier than us, but she didn't actually... Did she try to wake us up earlier? Or did she try to, like, look for us in the meantime? She kind of just struggled all on her own, but I feel like if she had actually actively searched for us and, like, invited us along to her journey, she would have had, like, a much easier time. That guy steals crit rate if your HP is not max, but won't your HP always like not be max because he has that like debuff, like bleed kind of thing going on? Huh. Oh well. Maybe if you just use Kokomi, you don't even have to worry about crit rate anyways. Yeah, and Star Rail, the story battles are hard. I mean, they do give you like a lot of buffs, like, you know, with like Pom Pom and a train, as well as like Hyacinth, just like keeping you alive pretty much, but it's pretty tricky. Although there's technically an easy mode, right? I think they added an easy mode just so people could like progress through the story without being like gate kept by the boss battles.
行こう冒険の終点に
Once you heal, it will remove the buff till he applied again. Oh, I've just been brute forcing that thing without actually paying attention to its mechanics. So yeah, I'm definitely not suited for a lot of games. At least though, I haven't actually been bringing around Zhongli anymore. Which is why I usually have low health, because I don't actually bring a healer either, so I have no sustain. I've just been trying to learn how to dodge, and it's... Oh no wait, I do have a partial sustain. I do have Inefa's shield. Although Inefa's shield is kind of shit though, but... is better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, casual mode. Honestly, even for me, like I don't actually use it, but I do appreciate the thought because I'm just generally one of those people that believe accessibility is good for everyone. Because like, yeah, there are some games that like really, you know, want you to learn how to play better, but still, like, cause people have different goals when they play. So like sometimes it's like it's just you want more people to enjoy the game. If you're talking about like the longevity of the game, it's just accessibility benefits everyone because in the sense that if you don't like the accessibility options, you could just not use them, you know? Like if you don't want to play the casual story mode, like you don't need to. You could just play the regular mode or you could pick a hard mode, right? I think like having it easier is not really meant for like the hardcore players anyway. It's literally meant for like people who cannot play hardcore mode. So yeah. But yeah. I don't know. I haven't actually tried casual mode. In the story, kind of just try to brute force it through and then just die and just try anyways.
お兄ちゃん、あれを持ってきて。あれは私のものなん
Wait, this is suspicious. This is suspicious. Would Lumine say something like this? I don't know. I'm just getting bad vibes about this whole thing. This is unusual. Would she actually go in that like cutesy pleading route? It's like, oh, you know, go get it for me. It's mine. It's like, but is it yours? Huh? Yeah. See? What's up with Lumine? She's talking like a complete stranger
どう
again.
したのお兄ちゃん。
Sus. I know.
まだ一緒に来たのに。
Like you can feel like the music has gotten eerie as well. A little bit. Is there music? I feel like there is. There's some kind of like background music going on.
お兄ちゃんだって、あの時何があったか知りたいんでしょ
And then first, Caceres was able to clear most boss of built, right? But I mean, Caceres was like the meta character of the patch. I feel like if she couldn't clear most of the content, that there would definitely be something wrong.
と
心配しないで
She is the Acheron of
私がその
Amphorius,
答えを
pretty
ちゃん
much.
と教えてあげるだから取ってきてよ
No, don't do it. Don't do it. This sounds so sus. Look how sad we are. We're getting hallucinations.
なんだこの霧どこからホタル
Bye-bye, Hotaru. It was nice seeing you. And then now you're gone again. Man, our time with her is always cut short. Even though I still feel like that's probably not Lumine, but I don't know. It's like it simultaneously is her and also not her, so I'm not entirely sure.
ホタル
God damn it, the abyss again. Yeah, it's the abyss. As if we didn't spend like the entire Natlan just fighting the abyss, and then now we're in Dodcry, but we're still fighting the abyss. Pretty much, we can never escape the abyss. It's like, oh my god! Wait, Flint. Oh. Wait, sorry. I'm so happy right now. Oh my god, you're here! Holy hell, you're finally here! I've been waiting for so long. This is how many hours into this story? Like, I think this is probably close to like 5 hours of gameplay already before I reach this point.
おやどうしてこちらに
Wait, we met him! I forgot we met him, but still.
午後にフラッグシップで一度お会いしました
Oh my god, my memory is so shit now. We did meet him earlier at the inn, right? In the house thing? We kind of went to one of the rooms and all that. There's somewhere in the hallway. Yeah, we actually, yeah. And to think this was like literally all in the same afternoon. Wow. It's like, yes, we ran into each other at the flagship this afternoon. I'm honored you still remember. I mean, oh my god, I forgot. I mean, but I shouldn't have since technically that was only like 2 days ago. How did I already forget?
ここで何かお探しでしょうか
Yeah, I'm looking for my sister, but then I realized belatedly I might have hallucinated the whole thing. Not sure I want to admit that I just broke into the Frostmoon Science secret chamber in search of their sacred relic. Taking a walk, doing a bit of moon gazing. Some nice options are like so bad.
ワイルドハントの中心でですか？
Yeah. See, Flynn's is sarcastic because people were saying that he wasn't sarcastic, but I feel like he is. He has a little bit of a sassy personality, anyways.
ああ、別にそれに関してつつくつもりはありません。そう考えると僕がやっていたことも似たようなことですから。
Flynn's, oh my god, so he's also kind of a dumbass as well. Oh, you're out for a walk too? Or are you also into moon gazing? You know, we're gonna pick the like the super sus options.
違います。ライトキーパーには夜回りの習慣がありまして、それでこの辺りを通りかかったんです。するとちょうどワイルドハントが発生していたため、職務を果たしていました。そういえば、先ほど急いで立ち去る人を見かけましたが、もしかしてお知り合いでしょうか？
I mean, you could ask him. Yeah, what does the person look like though? You have to ask because you're not entirely sure that he's talking about Lumine or someone else.
まだ夜回りが終わっていませんので。
He just straight up ignored that. Bro, don't ignore us. You actually have to like ask about who we're talking about, you know?
あなたも早く宿。
Well, that was decidedly anticlimactic. Flynn solved our problem for us without us having to do anything. Okay. Anyways, back to our accommodations, wherever that is. And this one, I don't need the ducky thing for now. I'll just go here. Oh my god, I'm definitely going to get lost again. Finding that inn the first time around was such a pain. I have no good sense of direction when it comes to anything. I feel like I have better sense of direction in like real life than I do in games anyways. Yeah, I definitely went the long route the first time I went here. My god, so many people ditched us today so quickly. Like, we got ditched by Lumine and we got ditched by Flint's. Like, why are you guys like this? Take pity on us. We're lonely and we still haven't found we still haven't found Paimon. Paimon has disappeared for like a significantly large portion of this story. It's been like an hour or more, I think, since we last saw Paimon. Yeah, went out to clear my head and came back with even more on my mind. What on earth is Lumine playing at?
目が覚めたらお前がいなかったからよく眠れるベリージュースを作っといたぞ。
Why is the berry juice green? Why is it green? It's not. I don't think that's a normal color for berries. Bro, Paimon was here the entire time. She was just napping? Paimon, you're so chill. Like, why are you like this? Why are you like this? And we actually drank the berry juice? That's suspiciously green berry juice? Fine. Fine. If we're going to assume Paimon made us. You know, I feel like in the future, the easiest way to assassinate us would literally just to, like, give us poison and then say, like, oh, it's from your best friend Paimon, and then we drink it, and then we die. So, yeah, we should have some kind of, like, self-preservation instincts at least.
おお、じゃあ聞かせてくれ。その前になんか食べた方が良さそうだな。外で食べながら話す。
Okay, go to the flagship's main hall.
昔はな、こんなんじゃ。
Oh my god, there's food. So much food already.
生き返るぜ。食事も宿代も払ってもらえるなんて最高だな。
My god, where do you find friends like this?
友達でいるって決めたぞ。
I'm so jealous. Like, damn, they haven't even officially met Barca yet, and then they're already freeloading off food. So jealous.
ねえ聞いた？
何よ。
蒼月の子が大変なことになったみたいだよ。
The commotion? Is it because he stole their shit?
どう？
ほんとあんたって周りのことに興味ないよね。蒼月の子の生物が盗まれたんだって。
I knew it! I knew it! Of course it's because the whole thing got stolen.
分かってるから、今日はお前の分を取ったりしないぞ。
なんだって。ファディの仕業か。
さあね。けどナシャタウンは今その
Poor Fatoi, they didn't even do anything this time and they're already getting blamed for it.
蒼月のこの大祭司、英月氏はなんて言ってるんだ。
言うも何もその人が盗まれてることに気づいたのよ。
Yeah, poor llama. Sorry we stole your shit.
それでボイニッチ商会に共同調査を依頼するため朝早くからナシャタウンに来てるんだって。
おい、聞いたか？ラウマたちの生物が盗まれたらしいぞ。
Sorry, Paimon, we didn't get to tell you that we were actually involved in the whole thing.
とんでもないやつがいる。
Look at their face.
仕業だな。
Oh my god, look at their face. Like, we know what's up. Like, holy hell.
おい、どうしたんだ？顔色が悪いぞ。
共同調査ね。大して意味なさそうだけど。だってあいつら、儲け話とか報酬にしか興味ないだろ。
だよね。だから彼女今度は何でも解決できるっていう非分の館に行ったみたい。それもつい数分前に。
うわあ、びっくりした。今度は何？
Oh, are we finally going to meet Nephar?
おい、引っ張るなって。
It's still kind of hilarious that they have so many waypoints all in like such close proximity. Literally in the span of one town, they have like three of them. Okay, I should not have gone down that deep. Wow, the doors on the side?
お邪魔します。あれ、誰もいないぞ。ついさっき。いるのはこの店番してる猫だけか？ここで受付するのかな？
Oh, the cat is so cute.
よくわかんないな。まさかラウマ専用の受付か？あ、部屋の方に行ったぞ。
なぜ応じてくれない？もう説明したはずだけど。おや？お客さんのようです。
Wow, the soundproofing is so shit though. You can actually hear so much through the curtain. Well, that's what they were doing.
何かご用で？
旅人パイモン。
へえ、あんたの知り合い？
ああ、お二人は昨日ヒーシ島を訪れ夕げを共にしたのだ。紹介しよう。こちらは碑文の館のオーナーネフェル。
はじめまして。
Oh, we finally meet Nefer.
彼らは昨日ナドクライに到着したばかりの旅の者で、鳥や獣たちに迎えられ月の洗礼を受けた善良な方々だ。
Wow. Wow, I kind of already feel so guilty for like stealing her shit yesterday.
こいつは面白い。紹介なんて必要ないよ、ラウマ。この二人は他国で名を馳せてる大英雄だからね。
She's just piling on all the guilt. It's like,
私が情報屋だってのを忘れないことだ。ナドクライの人たちは他国の情勢にあんま興味がないけど、
yeah, not to mention this lady's from Sumeru, so that's also
ア
unusual.
ビスの危機に瀕したナタを救ったっていう話題の大英雄もまさにこの二人のことさ。
Help, I never felt this uncomfortable being praised before. How am I supposed to explain what happened last night now?
そうであったか。
Yeah, so much guilt. Just pile on all of the guilt. All of the guilt.
お二人のことを存じ上げなかった。どうかご容赦を。
気にすんなって。そもそも言うつもりもなかったからな。オイラたちの称号とか功績とか話してたら
Paimon.
日が暮れても
No,
終わらない
Paimon,
し。
don't say that.
どうしたんだ？やっぱり具合が悪いのか？
それで二人は碑文の館にどういったご用件で？
そうそう、さっきご飯を食べてる時に蒼月のこの盗難事件について聞いてさ、それでこいつに連れてこられたんだ。
へえ、なるほど。ラウマのことを案じてきたと。
Strong at arms and pure of hearts.
卓越した実力のみならず品格も備えてるようだ。そういうことなら、
This is just like full of secondhand embarrassment for
私に
sure.
一ついい考えがある。この経験豊富な大英雄に依頼をしてみたらどうだい？
Wait, really? Never, what are you doing?
そうだしね。
小さな店には荷が重いか。ただ受けたくないだけであろう。
そう考えてくれていい。
依頼？まさか蒼月のこの生物を取り返してほしいのか？
ああ、その通りだ。これは英月師としての責務であり、旅人の過去を探るという約束を果たすためでもある。しかしネフェルにいくら頼んでも幸い、それでも月は変わらず碑文の館の空へと昇るが、昼も夜も月の恩寵があらんこと。
はいはい。
Yeah, there's something I need to get off my chest. I'm sorry. I feel like my sister stole your shit last night. So now I have to like actually stop feeling guilty about the whole thing.
つまり自分は生物に触れてないから妹が持ち去ったと考えてる。
うん、 事の主催は分かった。
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I just kind of wanted to go on an adventure with my sister who has been missing for 500 years, and the first thing she does is trick me and steal the shit instead of like just going on a traditional adventure, just like dealing with the treasure chests around.
蒼月のこの秘書は古くより世間に隠されておる。外部の人間が入ることを禁じておるのも盗みを防ぐため、その地には数々の試練があり、踏み入る者の資格を見極める役目も果たしておるからだ。
Nah, the whole thing was easy
ここに無断で
peasy,
侵入するのは
mostly.
気はあまり自分を責めなくてよい。あの試練を乗り越えたということは、そなたには言い換えれば月髄
The
が
moon marrow itself has deemed you worthy. You're not angry at me?
ああ、そなたはきっと私欲のために月髄を盗もうとは考えぬ。先ほどの話にあった霧については、秘書が外敵を排除するために防御機構を作動させたのだろう。
アビス？
Yeah, my sister can indeed wield the power of the abyss,
だから
though.
かもしれぬ。しかし、どのような経緯であろうと、そなたのことは信じておる。故に、今の問題は変わらず生物を。
ほら言っただろう。その問題は必ず解決するってね。さてこの協力関係を祝う前に一つ確認しておこう。生物を持っていったのは本当にあんたの妹なんだね。
Yeah, honestly, I have a feeling it's probably not Lumine who stole this stuff anyways, because like she was kind of like in a weird situation at that time too, so maybe someone else just stole it and then also like whisked her away at the same time.
だってその時そこにいたのはこいつら二人だけなんだろ？
どうだろうね。ほらあんたの妹がアビスの力で
Yeah, because people never seem to close the door after they come in anyway, so pretty much anything can just like follow you there.
確かに、その通りではあるな。
それに今朝ちょうど情報提供者からこんな話を聞いて、今日ファデュイが生物の捜索命令を突如取り下げたらしい。
Damn, that was so fast. The father could have at least pretended to like still search for it in the meantime.
考えられるのは朝目が覚めたら急に生物への興味を失っていた。
My bet is that they already took it. They probably took it in the confusion of the whole
そ
thing.
ういうこと。
But no, Lumine couldn't possibly be working with the Fatui.
妹がファデュイと手を組んでる可能性について考えてるんだ。だからさっき聞いたんだよ。本当に妹が生物を持っていったのか、それかこう聞こうか。あんたは本当に自分の妹を知ってるのかい？
What are the chances that the Lumine we saw was not actually Lumine, but like, I don't know, maybe a robot from Sandrone that was just taking on her form?
つまり、ファデュイが月髄を持っている可能性が高いということか。
今からあのなんとか実験設計局ってとこに行ってみるか？
解決の糸口が見つかったようだね。おめでとう。どうやら今回非分の館の出番はなさそうだ。長年の付き合いとこの大英雄の名に免じて今回の相談料はタダにしとくよ、ラウマ。
Yeah, waiving a fee that technically should not have been charged in the first place because we're doing all the
本
work.
当に手を貸してくれぬのか。
もう十分助けたと思うけど。
ファデュイのあの実験設計局に潜入するには、そういったことに慣れた。
はあ、誤解がないようもう一回説明しておこう。非分の館はなどくらいのどの勢力にも肩入れせず、蒼月のこの指導者のために実験設計局なんかに足を踏み入れる。ファデュイの執行官があんたたちの土地に入るのを手伝ってほしいと。
Oh my god, she just straight up admitting that someone wants to infiltrate the Frost Moon Scions?
わかった。だが、最後に一つだけお願いがある。
本当に最後だといいけどね。
次にここの扉をくぐった者を私たちの仲間になるよう説得してほしい。
Eh? What the? Oh, this is such an unusual request. I'm guessing she already knows who's going to walk through the door anyways.
この女 そんな見境なしで大丈夫かい？もしそれがファデュイだったら？
それでもよい。我々が実験設計局に潜入するのを伝えてくれ。
This is a freaking test, isn't it?
ほんの一言軽く説得するだけでよい。それさえしてくれるのならもう何も望まぬと約束しよう。どうだろうか。
はいはい、その茶番に付き合ってあげるよ。私が直接手を出さない限り碑文の館の中立が崩れることもないしね。
ただい
Yeah. Yeah.
まなあ聞いてくれよ。今日本当についててさ、あの家出猫を探しに行かせただろ。どう頑張っても夜までかかっ、それがなんと外に出た瞬間、長葉時があの家出猫をぶら下げて飛んできたんだ。しかも目の前で猫を下ろしてくれてさ。
Oh, the cat. Definitely the focus is always on the cat. Never mind about the girl who's probably plot relevant, but no, we're just gonna look at the cat right now. That's pretty much all we want.
おっと、商談中だったんだな。ごめん、すぐ出てくから。
Yeah, I know, it's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, there. Poor Nefer, she lost the bet.
ヤッホーだ。ちょっとこっちに。
え、何？どうしたんだ？
Look at her, she's so mad right now.
私の可愛いヤッホーだに。
That's such a sinister look on her face. Holy shit.
今日の姉さんどうしたんだ？なんか不気味だな。あたい、なんかやらかしたっけ？
こちらの親愛なる依頼人たちのためにパデュイの空爆実験設計局に潜入してくれる。
Look at Llama just like freaking waving her hand at the back. She knows what's up.
そうだったら、おい、これをやれとか、あれをどうにかしろっていうのに、鳥肌が。しかもハドゥイの実験設計局、そんなの命を捨てに行くようなもんだろ。
どう？ヤッホーだ。
Look at her face.
この姉さんおかしいって。どうしたらいいんだ。それとも今回の依頼は特別難しいから気を使ってく。
Is she supposed to say no? I feel like Nefer was trying to signal to her to say no. But she's definitely going to help us out, right?
こっち見てる。もしかして姉さんが用意した試練なら。
Honestly, she's a lot taller than I expected.
ヤッホーだ。
あたい、その、じゃあ本当か？本当にオイラたちを助けてくれるのか？え？ああ、もちろんそういうことになるかな。よかった、ありがとな。
蒼月の子を代表して感謝しよう、ヤホダさん。
一体何がどうなってんだよ。
I wanna see Nefer's face though. Yeah, I knew it. She really did want her to turn it down.
あれだけ各勢力との付き合い方を教えたはず。
Yeah. Sorry, Nefer, your student is a dumbass. She's a certified dumbass.
これで満足だろ。もう変な依頼はごめんだよ。
そなたの心情に反することをさせてしまった。この恩はしっかりとこの胸に刻んでおこう。
たく、私がさっき言ったこと撤回させたいのかい？
いいえ、私はただ感謝を述べようと。ありがとう。ヤホダさん、潜入方法はそなたに一任する。
ああ、あたい、一体何に巻き込まれた？
Yeah, she just kind of agreed without like realizing the consequences. Unfortunately for you, you might die along the way. But considering Genshin has pretty strong plot protection, you'll probably be fine.
なんだ？
首だ。
え？
Holy shit! Oh my god, poor me out. Sorry, you just lost your job right now.
の館に入りたければその3人の依頼を解決してからにして
Smart move though. She's all like, you're fired, but temporarily. Just so that like you lose like all the accountability in case something goes wrong.
何か問題でもこれなら私にマージンを取られることもないしあんたにとってもお得だろ
だから一体どうなってんだ
I think she's probably the most expressive character we've had in the game so far. Oh, this has been pretty fun. Actually, considering the time, I feel like I don't really have like enough time to finish like this next section of the story. Should I start it right now or just like leave it till next time? It is getting pretty late. It's already technically like midnight for me, so maybe I should probably stop right here. Just so we don't get like too overburdened and then I still have to think about the next time I stream. Anyways, that should be fine. I think today's progress is already considered like pretty good overall, so let's just see if we can like find someone to raid maybe? Okay, but yeah, you know, thank you so much who joined today's stream. I hope you had a great time. Thank you again to KRAI as well for like for subscribing today. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I know. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope that like it wasn't too spoilery at least for you. So maybe by a few days from now, I think you'd probably make a lot better progress in the story than me anyways. Wait, what? Really? Oh my god, 6 months? Oh my god, thank you so much. I didn't realize that as well. Oh my god, thank you. I really appreciate that. But yes, at least for sure by that point, the emotes definitely would have come in already. So yeah, look forward to it, you guys. Okay, do you have any like suggestions on who to raid, or should I just like pick someone? Pick someone else? I'm not sure. I always try to pick someone with at least like the same language, because sometimes I accidentally pick someone who doesn't stream in English, and that's kind of tricky. But yeah. Okay, similar or smaller size, I guess? It feels a little bit awkward to stream to someone who's like a little bit too big, I think. The balance is not as correct. Anyways, okay. I think someone is... not sure what this person's doing. Oh yeah, I think they're also exploring KRAI. Anyways, I haven't met the streamers, so I don't really know anything about them, but I think they should probably be fine. Their chat seems kind of active anyway, so yeah, let us just start the raid. It's okay. Yeah, so see you guys again next time. So hopefully I can stream over the weekend. Yeah. As usual, if you enjoyed today's stream, hope you can consider giving me a follow. Subs are also discounted for this month of September. So yeah, there. You can also check out my other socials. And if you'd also like to join our Discord server, it's a small server, but it's pretty active, I think. Or at least I try to make it as active as possible by like just posting stuff very frequently. So anyways, have a great rest of the day, everyone, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.